Dearest brothers and sisters, greetings of the Most High. We come forward now in this moment of your time with much news to share with you, ever-evolving humanity. There are so many transformations taking place on the earth plane at the moment, and this is largely due to the incredible amount of soul-searching and spiritual awakening that has been taking place in the incredibly powerful year of 2020. All of the darkness of 2020 has given people the time in their own homes to research and become familiar with all manner of information. There is so much information on the internet that is absolutely essential that everybody exercise their God-given intuition and discernment in order to decide whether certain information resonates as truth for them or not. Please know that many of our brothers and sisters have chosen this path of awakening in this period that we are in. We are currently witnessing the dismantling of the Cabal, which has had its tentacles locked into every aspect of humanity for thousands of years. Many people are complaining that it's taking so long, and we need evidence and irrefutable proof that it's happening. But it would serve us all to remember that this is an extremely complex, deep dismantling that is taking place with the old nefarious powers that were. The head of the Hydra has been cut off, but it is obvious that there are still some low-level minions that are doing their best to carry on the agenda of continuing to traumatise humanity. Many people are very concerned about their loved ones signing up for the shot, and many people are confused as to what is going on with regards to the geopolitical agenda with regards to this. From my perspective, it seems apparent that the jab has not been tested and is not safe, and it's very much a case of Russian roulette. It seems as though some people get off lightly and have very few after effects, but it is clear that many people are suffering from extreme adverse after effects from the cocktail of toxins that are being injected into them. Nobody can stop anyone from signing up for the shot because we are all sovereign beings, but we can use our discernment and intelligence to have conversations with our loved ones to explain to them the risks involved in pursuing this path. We can also let people know that if they were to have adverse reactions, then looking after a vaccine-injured person is not what we have signed up for the rest of our life. Saying something like that will be very powerful and will possibly help awaken some people, young and old, with regards to the fact that this whole agenda really is like Russian roulette. Nobody knows if they will be adversely affected or not. The decision to have the shot is down to each individual. There is a huge wave of divine masculines that are awakening in this ascension window. I am constantly receiving messages from people that they are being contacted by their twin flame, and many divine masculines are now awakening to the identity of their true divine feminine in this current energetic climate. Please know that many of you reading these words will have spontaneous contact with your twin flame in the coming weeks, and this is due to the powerful astrological energies that are aligning specifically, bringing twin flames together. The energy is building up now for the 14th of February, Divine Love Transmission, and it is my deepest honour to gather with you all on the day of the launch of my book, Twin Flames in the Event. I will be hosting an online transmission on this day, and we will be activating an extraordinarily powerful blessing on the earth plane for all the 144,000 twin flames to come into perfect divine union. We will be working with the timeline of Lemuria, Atlantis and fifth dimensional Gaia to create an alignment energetically with these three levels of consciousness. We will be tapping into the higher fractals of the timeline of Lemuria and Atlantis to assist us to fully anchor this fifth dimensional New Age timeline. There are other aspects of the Valentine's Day transmission which will be revealed in due course. Please see below for full details on how to book. The best thing that you can do to support your brothers and sisters in these monumental times is to be aware truly of what is going on, and to remember that all power lies when we are addicted to being grateful and having our consciousness orientated towards the present moment. It would serve you extremely well to find a spiritual practice that will enable you to orientate your consciousness towards the present moment. When your consciousness is aligned towards the present moment, whatever happens, you can deal with it. You always have the tools and the wherewithal to deal with everything that happens in any present moment. However, thoughts of the past or the future can be very unsettling, as we have not arrived in that situation yet, and we do not know what tools or solutions will be available to us to deal with that situation, as it literally has not arrived yet. So therefore, it is highly advisable on the spiritual path that you become hypervigilant in your observation of when you are going into thoughts of the future and the past. Please find a spiritual practice that will enable you to orientate your consciousness towards the present moment. There is so much to share with you, brothers and sisters, but I will leave it here. Thank you all so much for sharing the testimonies and the book reviews of my latest book. I deeply look forward to sharing this sacred book with you all. It's going to light up the world. In love and light, Genji and the White Wolf Tribe. Valentine's Day transmission. The Valentine's Day transmission will take place at 9:09 p.m. UK time on the 14th of February 2021. In this transmission we will be working with the timeline of Lemuria, Atlantis and fifth dimensional Gaia to create an alignment energetically with these three levels of consciousness. We will be tapping into the higher fractals of the timeline of Lemuria and Atlantis to assist us to fully anchor this fifth dimensional New Age timeline. All those who sign up to take part in this transmission will receive an extremely powerful and auspicious blessing for their own twin flame union. We will be working with the 0 point field of consciousness, the place where all duality merges into sacred union. We will be empowering this consciousness within our own being and within the collective. The 0 point field is the gateway to full enlightened consciousness. And as soon as you have stabilised within this place, you become extremely magnetic to your divine counterpart on all planes of consciousness. We will also be working with the energy of planetary liberation to entirely release the planet from the old energies that were. There are other aspects to the Valentine's Day transmission which will be revealed in due course. Please know that this powerful and sacred work is offered on an energetic exchange basis. Please know that my book will be published on the 14th of February 2021 on Valentine's Day, and it is called Twin Flames and the Event.